streaming or start screaming. I don't know which one, depending on how this stream goes.
It's depending on how this goes, and I'm going to try to adjust this microphone here. Let's see.
Keyword try.
Keyword try. Because I'm trying to adjust it so it's more in the middle for both of us. And it keeps like moving off to the side.
I'm going to switch this. I found a good mouse pad that downstairs that will cover this whole thing. I'm going to switch it out.
If we can. There's a twisty here I'm adjusting.
High tech.
Super high tech.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it kind of goes with the duct tape we have on the back of here too.
Yeah, that's super high tech.
Mm-hmm. You got live chat going?
Rich is there.
Did you put anything on the...
No, I totally didn't.
Okay. I just want to know how people are going to... I guess they'll get the...
I guess they'll get the YouTube notification.
Yes.
And then we can replay it or share the replay later.
Yeah.
Because I totally didn't put this on social media. But we're on YouTube now, and that's social. That's pretty social, right?
This is impromptu.
Tracy's here. Hello, Miss Tracy.
I mean, what are people doing? If you're not in a swimming pool, you're probably inside of the air conditioning, right? You can't be outside frolicking around.
I really enjoy the air conditioner when it's really hot like this.
In this part of the world, anyway, it's very hot.
Bargain Barons is here.
Oh,
wow,
okay, cool.
That's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Our one of our favorite fellow YouTubers. They have an amazing channel where they go and find all kinds of cool stuff. And we just watched the video of yours where you and Karen found the... it's like a vintage stereo, but it looks like a wooden cabinet.
Yeah, the cabinet stereo record player.
I can't wait to see what Karen does with that cabinet.
I know, that was pretty cool.
Some people will gut them and like put in a Bluetooth speaker or turn them into mini bars. Some people try to restore them.
Aquariums. Things like that.
Yeah, I mean, people get creative with it, so it's fun to see.
Great find at a great price.
Yeah. And Mr. Dan is here. So very cool. Randall's here.
Console stereo. I was thinking console.
Console stereo. Yeah.
I was thinking a component, but that's a different stereo. That's the one where you buy the different components to build your stereo.
Yes.
Console. The other
something like that.
Another C word.
There's I forgot to turn those lights on.
You have to take them to dinner first. Here, want me to do it?
It's behind your chair. Whoops.
Click. There we go.
We're so professional here.
You don't have to be.
So, all right. Hey, Groovy Ghoulies. I'm Janet J.
Oh, we're starting the show?
Yes, we're starting it.
Let me do it. All right.
Whether we're ready or not, we're starting the show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another fun, exciting episode of Living the Scream.
The behind the scenes of The Mummy and the Monkeys, Harry Scary Hangout, and our reselling and thrifting adventures. And I'm Janet, the Mummy.
And I'm James. I portray the monkey on our Friday night live streaming, horror-hosted movie show called The Mummy and the Monkeys, Harry Scary Hangout.
Yes, and we did not host a show last week.
We did?
We did not.
We did.
No, not last Friday.
Yes, we did. That's when all the craziness
No,
went
that
on.
was the Friday before last.
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ooh, it felt like just yesterday.
We had a lot of stuff going on last week.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
Yeah.
God, but it was just.
So we try to host a show on most Friday nights. Sometimes we do have to take a Friday night off.
It all
because 2 weeks ago when we did host a show, we had there was something going on with the internet or lagging.
Some faux pas.
You mean a faux pas?
Whatever.
But the internet was just like buffering weird, and I don't know if it was YouTube or if it was the internet provider or something going on, in our town. But
who knows? It could be a number of things. When you stream live, anything can. I mean, it's like
you never know.
It's doing a live gig, even. The mics cannot work. You can have a power issue. You could have issue with the AC or the heating. You never know.
You never know.
Live is live. That's what makes it fun.
So we're here live streaming. One, because we haven't done a podcast in a while, and two, to make sure that the internet is running okay and that, the computer stuff is okay.
Yeah. In
hopes of us having a good show tomorrow night. For Friday, August 15th, 2025.
Yes, that is very much true. And yeah, we hit a lot of yard sales this morning. Certain area in our part of the neck of the woods had like in the neighborhood yard sales. So half of this podcast we're going to talk about our reselling adventures, and we have some fresh ones. We actually going to show some of the haul that we got today, And then the other half of the show, we'll talk about our Mummy and the Monkey show that we do, like we explained earlier.
Some behind the scenes and some updates with that. And we've mentioned it on previous podcasts and with some social media posts on Facebook that, Mama Monkey lives with us and we care for her, and
my mother,
yeah, and she's been needing more care. So there might be some weeks where we just don't do a show because maybe there were a lot of appointments scheduled that week, or a lot, maybe some extra work that week. So
that made it hard to actually.
That made it hard to focus on a show
and getting at preparing the show. Even though sometimes I feel like we don't do a lot, we do. There is a lot that goes into the shows that we do. And if we don't think we could squeeze one out into the quality that we expect anyway, or the attention that we like to give to it, then we'll just let y'all know, give you an update that we're not going to do a show, and try to get one together for the following week, like we are tomorrow.
Yeah, so last week there was just too much going on, and we're like, you know what, let's just host it the next week.
So it says ads inserted. That means that an ad popped up now?
Every 12 minutes there's an ad.
So how do people can click off of them?
They could click skip after so many seconds.
So would they be behind when they're going to hear us
talking? There might be like a slight delay from the ads.
Interesting.
But they'll still figure everything out. It'll work out.
Now that's the point of the show.
So we can get 2 pennies from Google.
Where I wonder why I bought half of the stuff I bought today.
Oh, yeah?
Where's my Betty?
Yeah, the thimbles so he bought a couple. So we went there was some big community-wide sale in one of the suburbs. And we're like, well, let's get up early and let's try to go to the sale and let's see if we could find any goodies. And they had this whole big map on their website. But what I didn't like about the map is they didn't how on some maps you can click directions and it'll tell you where to go. On that map, it didn't have that option. And you had to click this extra thing to get the address. So there were it seemed like there were extra steps. And I'm trying to figure out where we're going on this map thing. But anyways, yeah, you picked up a couple bags of thimbles there at one sale.
I don't know why.
And you're questioning your purchase.
Yeah, I didn't know. But so this falls in the category. I guess we're going to talk about reselling first.
Yeah, so let's talk about the thrifting and reselling first. Because there are a lot of exciting things we could talk about with that. And then we're going to share the horror hosted updates later.
Right. So so these thimbles they felt, and they're too probably tiny to show anybody, but then there's not anything that interesting.
They're like little pewter and little ceramic thimbles, like sewing thimbles that people would collect.
Yeah, and these are really heavy. These are actually pretty heavy. Some of them feel got a nice little weight because they're pewter, but these fall in the category of them. They were cheap enough for me to want to just grab them. They were $2 or $3 a bag.
Yes.
$5 whatever.
So you're like, well, there's they're like a couple bucks for a whole baggie. And some of them are cute. I'll just buy the whole bag and see if any of them are worth selling.
Yeah, there was one in there I immediately liked, and you saw it too. Was the Betty Boop one?
Yeah, there's a Betty Boop thimble here.
It's from MGM Grand, the hotel, probably in Vegas.
Like a little souvenir.
And I'm shocked.
Dated 1993.
So yeah, it's got some age. So it's vintage. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
You can see the date.
Should I hold it up to the camera?
If you wish.
So there it is.
I mean.
It fits on my pinky there.
Down and then back. There you go.
It's a Betty Boop thimble.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
And then there's a pro football, the Canton Hall of Fame one. There's like a little the football Hall of Fame.
It's got like a football guy on it.
No, it's the football Hall of Fame.
No, but there is a football guy on
the base, but then
and
the
building is on top. Yes.
So I have no idea what these are worth, if anything.
Honestly, I don't remember having any good luck selling thimbles. I think I tried in the past.
The best thing with
thimbles, it's kind of like the Beanie Babies, where they're not really worth much, but people used to collect them.
Yeah, so in their destination oriented.
But I didn't want to say that in front of the people running the yard sale.
That's okay.
You're like, oh, I'm going to try these, and I'm just thinking, oh, okay.
But this one is funny. Again, I don't know what the value might be on this, but this is a Lawrence Welk show one. It's kind of funny.
Lawrence Welk?
Remember that guy? A wonderful.
Was he like a polka guy?
They called him. They did call him the Polka King, but he played a lot of waltzes. He had a whole show that was on like PBS, I think, or Channel 25.
That's like really like old timey. Like your grandma or grandpa might listen to Lawrence Welk.
And he was well known for having
or great grandma or grandpa, depending on how old you are.
He was well known for having a bubble machine going too, like when they were playing some music and stuff.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
So the Lawrence Welk show. I remember watching that as a kid. I think I hated it, but my mom loved it. So
yeah, it's like a mom or grandma kind of thing.
Yeah, they would play polka and like really like orchestral,
classical kind of music. Yeah,
weird show, but
something you could fall asleep to.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's nothing. That's literally the tip of the iceberg.
But what you could do is maybe just lot up those thimbles. Yeah. And just move them as a mixed lot of collectors, like instant thimble collection. Mm-hmm. Here you go.
And I have a lot of Betty Boop stuff, so Betty Boop is cool, but her stuff doesn't really sell that well for some reason. But if I lot it up, it might be more interesting.
I think because of the people who used to collect Betty Boop are maybe like aging out of.
But they still, but they made a lot of that stuff.
They did, especially in the 1990s.
Yeah.
Betty Boop had like a comeback, I guess, because she was originally from the 1930s.
So we're gonna just start digging through some of our stuff. What do you got?
So come on. This is some stuff we picked up from the yard sales. I got this for $1. Here's the little topper for it. So this is a Lawsons milk bottle, and I think online they're worth about $10 to $15. So I will be putting this in my store. We have one on display for our own collection.
But now you can sell that one.
But this is one I'm going to put in my store, but it's Lawsons.
Lawsons was a convenience store that sold a lot of like dairy. They had their own dairy products and stuff like that. But they were huge and definitely I don't know how far they got around, but in Cleveland area, in the Northeast Ohio area, they were everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like their buildings were very specific looking.
They had like these little brick buildings. Yeah, and you could tell
they're all. Now they're still around. The buildings are still around, and they're different businesses. Maybe they're convenience stores, different name. I see them like everything. They could be massage product, but you could tell one of their stores. And but the interesting thing about Lawsons, two things: that they were really famous for their chip dip that they had. They had their own branded chip dip, and that you can still get that here in Cleveland for sure at Circle K and I think at Dairy Mart. They sell it there. But the other interesting thing about Lawsons is that they were bought by a Japanese company.
They were, and so they don't have Lawsons
zoomed
stores
in by itself. Do you see that?
Anywhere in the
What's
States?
It doing? Oh, it's trying to autofocus.
I'm moving in closer here.
I've never seen it do that before, where it will like move in and out. That was kind of weird.
It does have an AI thing.
Oh, of course it does.
It does. The webcam has like a little robot or something in there.
Oh, but a little tiny robot.
The robots are going to take over.
But anyway, I finished the Japanese Japan Lawson
but yes,
story.
They don't exist in the States anymore, but Lawsons does exist all over Japan as like little convenience stores where you can get like prepackaged food, you can buy milk products. I don't know if they sell the famous chip dip there.
Don't know, but
they are popular in Japan, and they still use the old logo in Japan.
You even see
with like the little milk bottle, and you even see it pop up in certain like anime shows,
like in the background with they're running through the city.
Yeah, if they're walking through a city, you'll see the Lawsons sign in the background.
Yeah, sometimes they'll use it. It's like really iconic over there, even now. So interesting tidbit.
And then this is an Avon comb. It's supposed to be like a certain ethnic character on a bed of needles.
That's pretty funny. Avon put that out?
But it says Avon on the back, and it's a hair comb. And it's kind of cute, but kind of might not...
Insensitive.
It might be insensitive also. It's also probably from the 1970s, so things were different.
That's pretty wild, yeah. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. And then, speaking of...
let's go on
more insensitive and outdated and a little bit some people have different feelings about it. The Cleveland Indians, a different there's a vintage button there.
Chief Wahoo, but you
with
bought
Chief
it.
Wahoo. Yeah.
What's your problem?
Well, it's for the history of baseball. It's for historical collecting purposes.
There you go.
A lot of people collect the vintage baseball stuff.
Like that spin on it.
Yeah.
I bought a tape recorder that nobody cares about. Who cares about that? And this is now for us to watch. I bought some. I couldn't help it when stuff's cheap. So these were 3 for $5, or 3 for $2. Child's Play 1 and 2 on DVD, and RoboCop 3, which I don't really remember. I mean, I know I've seen it, but it's been forever, so be fun to check these out. But yeah, right in time for Halloween coming up. We got Child's Play 2 and 3 to watch, baby. I haven't seen these in a long time. I think there's a Big Chuck and Little John of them hosting this show. They
hosted one of those movies?
First movie, yeah. Wow. So it'd be fun to watch that and then follow it up with these other.
Now there's some comments there. Can you read them for me?
It says Randall Clay says, I enjoy Betty Boop memorabilia.
Oh, that's cool.
Wiki Bobby.
I like Betty Boop too.
Wiki Bobby schooling everybody, telling everything, telling people that Lawrence Welk was on PBS. That's true. Thank you for confirming that, Bobby, and that you can still get Lawson's Chip Dip at the Circle K.
Did you guys go to the haunted garage sale? It was crazy busy. We did not go.
We've never.
We
ever
knew
been.
It was going on, but it was one of those days. Like last weekend, I think we had like 95-degree days, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, people are. I think this is This is like, this is getting to be the end of the season. A lot of people are starting to get wanting to do scrambling and putting garage sales together. I think too.
Oh yeah, there's so many like garage sales and flea market stuff and outside sales going on. Like we can't go to visit all of them anyway.
Matt Morris asks, are we going to be at the Big Chuck, the Little John Big Adios Muchacho show? Yes, we are. We will be there for a few hours each day that they're going to have it.
Yes.
We'll be in character.
We want to go in character for a few hours each day. It's a 2-day convention.
Yeah.
And
we won't be setting up, I don't think,
we won't be setting up all day. We can't stay there all day.
But we will be there doing interviews and talking to people.
Getting pictures and just
be great to see
palling
everybody.
Around saying hi to everybody.
Yeah. Dip our toe in the pool. We wish we could be there all weekend. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. But things have changed a little bit, a lot of bit around here, and we just have to adapt and do what we can do. Mm-hmm. And maybe one day, we'll be able to get back to it. But for now, we just can't sit up at conventions all day. But for some events, we could visit for a few hours. Yeah. And that might not be as dire as it sounds. It might be just us finding a way to get someone here to watch my mom, but that's a whole new.
We don't know how that's going to work out yet.
Yeah, because there's multiple things going on with all that.
And then I got a couple antique books because
did you?
Sometimes the books are fun. Mm-hmm. This one's dated 1921. It's like a religious book. And then,
what's it called?
The title of it is "Why Did Christ Die?" So
did Jerry Seinfeld write that? Why did Christ die?
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
don't do that.
I just did.
Gosh. But yeah, it looks like it's just like a religious study book from 1921. And old-timey...
No, let's not joke around on this show.
Old-timey books I pick up if the price is right. Because some of them are only worth like $5, $10. Some might be good, but I like selling old books.
How do you know if the price is right?
I haven't researched that yet.
Come on down!
None of this I have researched yet. I only bought it on a hunch. This one I bought for myself.
All right, Igor.
A pair of jeans for $1. If they don't fit, no big deal. They were only $1. I can donate them.
Get it? You bought on a hunch, Igor. Hunchback.
I bought shoes for myself for $2.
Did you buy anything to resell?
I did. Just I bought a few things for myself too.
Me too. I bought this for myself.
And what are these? I think this is yours. You got some pins here.
Oh, look at that. That's
Harry Potter pins.
Yeah, more little things. I bought this for myself.
What?
Winter's coming.
Oh no, another one of those.
It's gonna be a lonely winter.
So remember,
let's see if it works.
Like about a month ago on one of our previous podcasts, he was showing a back massager device.
A back massager.
Well, he did end up selling that appliance.
Yeah, these vibes they sell all day.
And he found another back massager appliance.
Let's see if this one works.
And it'll probably sell.
Wow, baby.
Jeez.
You hear that? Ooh, that speed. Listen to that. Oh my God, it's like a race car switching gears.
That is crazy.
And people love, especially if they're, for some reason, something weird about, oh my God, that shuts up. It's jarring.
They like the plug-in ones, huh?
Yeah, I would...
Maybe so they don't have to go through so many batteries.
No smoke?
No. Keep that away from me.
A lot of people, these things actually sell good. And it's a vintage one. It's a Panasonic Panabrator.
Oh, boy.
The Panabrator from Panasonic.
It looks like it's from the 80s or something, that old packaging.
I spent $3. I bet you I can get north of $25 or $30 for this. I didn't look it up, but $3 is the right price for these. Trust me.
Yeah.
All day, and like I said, a giant one that heated up I sold for like $45. So
I'm just seeing if there's there's some more comments. We'll read them in a minute.
I see you use it on your leg or on your back. That's it. But if it fell, it fell.
So this one's animal.
I thought it was a microphone.
This is a voice.
Little red Corvette.
Can I?
No.
Speak? Are you all right?
Yeah, of course you can. I'm joking around here.
Okay.
All right, let's hear about your book.
I know it's not as exciting as your back massager,
no way.
Right?
Oh my.
So this is dated 1914. It has a handwritten note in it. This is like a vintage Boy Scout or antique Boy Scout book.
What's it say? Help.
Animal heroes. About cats and dogs and something about animal stories. So I thought that was kind of cute.
Don't taste it. No.
So there's that. From 1914, a Boy Scout book.
The Man Breeder.
And this is Jane. How do you say your last name?
Let me see.
I've never read the book.
Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre.
Yeah.
I know it's classic literature, but I have never read it. But there's a copy of it.
You mindless pig.
I know, right?
You don't have any couth.
I know, no culture.
Ooh, you
and this
mindless.
is dated 1908 with a little note from their teacher.
Oh,
a token of remembrance of your teacher.
Oh, would you teach me?
The teacher gave her this book. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, it's darling.
So, some classic literature.
That's who wrote Jane Eyre. Let me see.
Charlotte Bronte? Charlotte Bronte.
No, Bronte is right.
There's an E at the end.
Bronte.
And then I got this little bust of Brahms.
Oh, you didn't read it. It says presented to Vera Moffett as a token of remembrance.
Yes. Well, I read part of it. I didn't read the whole note.
Yeah, Vera Moffett could still be alive, so you got to be careful not to give her name out. She's like 300 years old, but I'm still here.
I mean, she could be. You never know.
I'm a head in a jar.
Jeez. And then this little, I got a little bust here. And I'm not...
Beg your pardon?
I'm not talking about my measurements. I'm talking about this little bust. This is Brahms. It's like a museum replica. I got
That's the musician Brahms?
Yeah, I think
he's a classical musician.
Classical guy.
Brahms.
Why isn't that...
It looks like something else. You better get into focus.
I know. It's not coming in.
Oh, my. This show is declining.
Here, it's not working.
I don't know
there's a little ceramic thing.
It's a guy who looks like Shakespeare. He's
got a beard.
He looks like he hangs out down at Tremont. He looks like one of these, some hipster guy here.
Yeah, he likes craft beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All craft beers.
And this is a vintage denim dress I picked up. It's Ralph Lauren. It's like a ladies, I don't buy a lot of clothes at these kind of sales, but every now and then if there's something that catches my eye that I think I could put in my store, I'll pick it up.
Is there a little comic book that comes?
And then I got a bunch of little hair clips and some costume jewelry here.
Oh, a storybook, I see.
Oh, from Kaufmans.
Oh.
Is Kaufmans even around anymore?
But not Lloyd Kaufman.
Like 1990s vintage hair barrettes. I could lot those up and put them either on eBay or Mercari. I thought they were cute. There's more in here, but like the little retro hair clips, hair barrettes.
So I was, oh my gosh, there's some drama that happened. Poor woman fell in the driveway, and we had to help her up, and all kinds of stuff. All weird stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was good that we were there and we were able to help her.
Yes.
So, maybe it was supposed to work out that way.
So this was cool. I don't think it's worth a crap load of money, but I had to get it. It's a Godzilla Viewmaster packet. I didn't even know they made these, but it's got the old Herb Trimpe Marvel Comics Godzilla. You gotta tilt it down or something, or up on the other end.
Yeah, it's a Godzilla Viewmaster.
Yeah, very cool. There's even some other ones like Superman I think the Superman movie ones are mixed in here too. But it's cool because it comes with like a little storybook. I didn't know they had these. And you could read, as you're looking at the Viewmaster, you could read what's going on. But they also have, as filler, this little page of, it's a monster, like name that monster quiz, or like a little activity. It's got the Christopher Lee vampire in there.
Oh, that's cute.
Wolfman, Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's probably the one people don't know.
You found something monster related.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. Again, I paid probably. I think I wound up getting. It was $6. I asked for $5, and I just wanted it. If I don't sell it, I'll keep it just because it's got Godzilla.
It's a cute Godzilla thing.
Yeah, I didn't know they made that, so that's pretty neat. Godzilla's Rampage.
What's it say on there?
Monster stuff.
Nice to. Let's read a few comments and then we'll continue on.
Oh, people are commenting on your bust. Hugh Brunty was her grandpa. Books are expensive back then. Oh, yes, books. And we were talking about that, how books were big. Oh, because I found a book. Did we even talk about that? The French book? The Art Deco book I found?
Oh, you didn't, but I would be very afraid to handle it too much.
Oh.
We'll have to share pictures of it.
I'm not going to show it, but let's put it this way.
But you found a really cool antique book
whenever we find
absolutely stunning.
And whenever we find a lot of these antique books, no matter how valuable they are or not, they always have inscriptions, and someone did make a point here that John Biggins said that books were expensive then, and you mentioned the other day we were talking about that. You said how those were considered pretty decent gifts too.
Well, yeah. So think about this. Let's say you're living in 1914, 1920. You don't have a television
yet.
You don't have a smartphone
yet.
You might have a radio. And you might get to go see a movie.
You have a vibrator?
No.
A back massager, I mean?
It was a hand crank one.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It ran on coal.
It ran on steam.
Steam and coal.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about those.
Or some of them were wind up, right? Like a watch, a wind up watch.
Yeah. Steampunk.
We're kidding. But they had limited reading was everything because they didn't have all of the tech stuff that we have today. So yeah, actually getting a book as a gift was a big deal.
And this was before LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow.
I know.
Way before.
Yeah, reading and not everyone was literate back then. Well, some people aren't literate now, but you know what I mean? Reading was a big deal.
Yes. So to
be able to have a book as a gift back then, that was a nice gift.
Yeah, and a lot of them too are inscribed Christmas gifts. I noticed too in the really pretty old writing and everything.
Yeah, it's cute to see those little handwritten notes on the inside of the cover, like if it was a Christmas or birthday gift to someone.
Who the hell's Reseller Life? Oh, it's Roman.
It's Roman. Hey, yeah. Roman.
Yeah, we know you changed name. We had a hell of a time trying to find your channel when we were on our Roku.
Yeah.
We couldn't. Maybe it's kicked in now with the name change, but we're gonna have to look for you.
And then I'll read a few more comments.
Bargain Barons, the back massager. Yeah, back massager.
Yes.
Time Lord guy, hey, what's up across the pond there? You guys look very vacation prepared. Well, it's more like staycation because we can't really go anywhere, but that's okay.
It's yard sale chic.
Yes, there you go.
We're wearing our, this is what we wore to go out this morning.
This was actually...
So we're not
This was actually found in the bins by you, in the Goodwill bins.
I found that shirt in the Goodwill bins.
And I love it.
And it was his size, and I'm like, hey, you might like this shirt.
And these shorts, they're Dockers shorts, and Eric gotten at what's that one place we go to?
Ross?
No,
TJ
thrift
Maxx?
store. Common Threads.
Common Threads.
I got this at Common Threads, I believe.
That one is a legit charity shop.
Yes.
Yeah, that one, they help a lot of people.
Oh, and this is also from the bins. So my whole outfit just about is thrifted. My shoes are new, but my sneakers.
These shoes were thrifted, but these are my beat-up lawn mowing shoes. So I'm wearing my beat-up shoes today.
Or as they say in the UK, my trainers.
And
me trainers are from the actual store. Bit me of us.
What do they call? How do they say lawn mowing in the UK?
Why would they have a different name for it?
I don't know if they do. I'm asking.
Why would you ask me that? It's a weird question.
Well, because I said these are my lawn mowing shoes.
Oh well, I guess you just call it lawn mowing your lawn. I don't know. Oh, speaking of England, I got this for $1. I got the Double Fantasy, the John
Lennon and Yoko. She's cool.
Double Fantasy album.
I'm not a huge fan of her singing. I'm gonna be honest.
Is that what that is?
Or whatever it's called.
I thought someone was just nailing her feet to a board.
But I do like some of her other artworks that she's made. I've seen some of her other art exhibits, and it was neat.
John didn't,
So I think she's cool in her own way.
You would have to have something going on if you have John Lennon chasing after you, right? You would have to have something.
Yeah.
John was no hack.
They were a cool couple.
They were. Poor John. This was the last album before
he was gone too soon.
That jerk off took him away from everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But okay. Let's change gears here. So these are really cute. I got
Bobby
these.
Loves your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I got this shirt on eBay. I bought it from a seller off of eBay. And I really have wanted to... Because I love the X-Files, right? And Mulder always had that poster. So...
That made my day.
This is like one of my favorite shirts now.
Time Lord guy says that wasn't a bad Beatles impression. Probably the John Lennon one, you know. But now I'm nervous to do it. But
he's good at doing voices.
I love a lot of the BBC shows. I like any of the crime drama stuff.
Yes.
I watch the hell out of that. And the sci-fi stuff.
So I got these vintage trays for $1 each. And the daisies are cool on them. What's it say on there? Oh, 1969. Marsh Allen Manufacturing.
Old as me.
So these trays are as old as you.
They're 56 years old, those trays.
And they're a little rusty.
Like me.
Like you, yeah.
Yeah, old and rusty.
So for $1 each, I thought that was really cute. The daisies, the 1960s, like flower child kind of daisy thing, people collect those.
Yes, that's pretty cool. And
so that's a nice... that's a nice print.
Sometimes those trays are all marred up and everything, but those are actually, the graphics are pretty good.
They've got flaws. They're not perfect because, they're vintage, they're older. But they're still, you can still use them to decorate. So for $1 each, I'm like, that's cool. I've sold stuff like this before in the past.
And I think from the same yard sale, I got this tray since we're doing tray talk.
Oh, is that an Army Navy tray?
It cost me a whole $1.
From their cafeteria?
There were two sales I think that stood out. It was this one and then that one second to the last one that we went to.
That junky stuff sale.
With all the junky stuff.
The junky stuff sale was the good one.
Some people know. And then there were some yard sales. Look, we can get into it. There are some yard sales that, people are like, they done lost their damn mind. The first one we went to was the worst one. It was the one, you bought a few things. You bought some jewelry from her because she didn't know that. But everything, the first thing she said, we walked in.
Where did those go, by the way?
She's like,
they're here somewhere.
Everything, all the prices reflect what I found out on eBay. I looked everything up. But, you can make me an offer. Now, there was a woman in there looking at, did you see those puzzles she had for sale?
Yeah.
They were like puzzles that were in the shape of a butterfly when you put it together. Yeah. Crap like that. Did you see the prices on them?
Too much, like
$20 and $30 for a used puzzle. Number one, how do you know the whole puzzle's there? You're gonna really, if you put it together and are missing a piece or two, gonna hunt that woman.
The one lady there was like, those are too much. If those were $1 each, I would get them.
She told that the seller.
She was flat out like saying.
She said your puzzle prices are way too expensive. She goes, I only pay like $1 or $2 for used puzzles.
Well, because if she likes to do puzzles, you don't want to spend a ton of money on them.
But okay. The problem with you're talking about a specific product, but all of her stuff was way overpriced. But except for the jewelry.
In general, she had a lot of things that were priced higher.
Well, you got the jewelry and something else from her.
I did buy some things from her that.
And I'll finish my tray talk. Well, let me finish this real quick.
Yeah, go finish that story.
Well, the cool thing about it's very heavy. This tray, I think it's steel, not aluminum. But on the back, there's some writing, but it does say 1941. Or there's 1941. So this is. Like
does it
about
say like USN on it, like U.S. Navy?
There's an A there.
Usually they have a marking somewhere.
I'm gonna have to get something.
I've sold those trays before.
I'm gonna have to get the magnifying glass out.
Let me
and everything. See if you can see that. It's kind of hard to. It's right in the middle there. See it? Something A. Looks like the
Avengers. It says U.S. and then it says FIP in the middle.
You can see all that. My God, you got good eyes. All right, we'll have to look it up.
Probably just like Army.
But it's got a nice weight to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice aluminum tray.
Is it aluminum, you think? Or it's pretty heavy?
It's aluminum.
It feels heavier than aluminum. But
I think it's aluminum.
It's some heavy-ass aluminum.
For food, you would want aluminum.
But anyway.
You don't want to use certain metals.
eBay, looked up everything on eBay, lady. What'd you get?
Okay, so she said that her father made this.
She said her father was a furrier.
Her father was a furrier, and this is real fur, and I don't buy new fur. I would only buy fur if it's vintage. That's just my opinion on it, because I love animals. So, this animal's been gone for a very long time. I can't go back in time and save them. But I can buy the vintage fur. So, it's what you would call like a muffler to keep your hands warm. And it has pockets in here for like your coins or whatever. Your keys or something. So, I thought that was cute. And then there's like a matching like headband thing that's like a hat, I guess. Part of a hat. What's up?
I'm reading something, and I'll tell you something in a minute.
Okay. So I got this for $5, and then I got some costume jewelry from the lady, some little pins and earrings and stuff like that. So
John Biggins is saying that the tray you held up
Yeah?
It used to be a factory on 73rd that made those.
Really? So those were made downtown?
It was featured in that Michael Fox movie, Light of Day. And here's something that...
Daisy tray?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I can add to this. In my store, and no one's bought it, I have to relist it. I have a tray that commemorates the Light of Day movie. Joan Jett is on there, but not... Is it one of them's on there?
Oh, you still have that in your store?
I have a tray that must have been made there too. It was like when they were making the film. It's got the cast and crew. I think either Michael J. Fox, or one of them isn't in it. I don't know if it's Joan Jett's in there or Michael J. Fox is in there, but they're not both in there. But I have this tray. It's really cool, and it says all like 73rd Street, da 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 da. Oh. It must have been a commemorative tray they put together.
Is that where that art studio is now?
They're getting close to that. That's 78th Street.
Oh, 78th Street. Okay, so they must have had like a little industrial area.
But yeah, but I have to put it up on my store. Are we lagging or anything? That was kind of weird.
No, you just need to scroll down the chat.
Well, that's okay. I could do that. But yeah, John, interesting that you said that. In my eBay store somewhere, that tray, that commemorative tray.
And then it looks like everything's okay on here.
It was like a thank you to all the cast and crew. I think they must have gave them a tray.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess their characters worked in that factory. They made steel.
Oh wow.
That was the thing. And I have that movie on VHS somewhere, and I want to watch it. I digitized it.
I have not seen that movie.
Just around the corner to the light of day. Yeah.
And then I got I don't normally buy bulky, large items. Yeah. Or those. I don't buy those back massagers either.
Normally.
But this one thing I bought, it's huge. I don't know how the heck I would ship it. I'll probably just part everything out.
That was the idea.
But I got the whole thing for $10.
And what was that whole thing you got?
That whole thing is a vintage Kirby vacuum cleaner. Like the really old-timey, heavy vacuum cleaners. And all of the appliances, all of the attachments, plus all of the paperwork. Now, the Kirby was a little too dusty to bring in the house. I have to clean it outside. It's like covered with cobwebs and stuff. But then like this, I'll show you these. Let me just show it. Let me see if I can bring it over.
Rob Barron says back massagers or front massagers. That's a new term.
Body massager.
The whole thing. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever parts you want to. We won't go there.
Speaking of part, now these are.
Speaking of parts,
are these attachments for the body These are attachments for the body massager. Let's see what you got. Come on, whip one out. No. Here, I got the massager right here. We can see if it fits. Okay. Whoa! That thing? What's that gonna do?
It says Kirby.
Oh.
Kirby Sanatronic.
Sanatronic motivated rappers are created.
Yeah, it sounds like a techno band or something.
Supersonic motivated.
Sanatronic.
Yeah. Sanatronic.
We could make like a robot out of this and make like
what part of the robot is that?
His arms.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
But doesn't it like makes me think of the 1950s, like all these weird things, like.
Hey, no, I know what that part is. That's the other part. He's got two of them.
Like,
we're cracking the bargain. Big Rob is cracking up over there.
I think he is. You're making me laugh too.
Come on.
Like all these, like what is? I don't even know. I guess
spray. What do you?
It's marked Kirby Suds O Gun.
Heyo.
I guess it was
That was a Kiss album.
Suds O Gun.
Oh, Love Gun.
All kinds of weird. I don't know. I have no idea. But it was Kirby branded, old AF, and it was $10.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what's more expensive.
And I know people buy that vintage vacuum.
Sanatronic.
A lot of people I guess use those old vacuums still.
Yeah.
And they look for pieces and parts. So I'm like, okay, $10. Let's give this a try.
Everyone's cracking up about the attachments for the robot you're gonna build.
It reminds me of like a 1950s like bad sci-fi movie with the really crappy looking robot.
Oh,
right?
Roman tapping out. But hey, thank you, Roman. That's very nice.
Thank you, Roman. And check out his channel, Reseller Life.
Yes.
Roman puts up some fun videos. He does storage cleanouts, like storage units.
Yes.
And he does thrifting also, and that's how we met him at one of the thrift shops.
He's a great guy.
So yeah, he's a cool dude. Check out his YouTube channel.
He's a cool dude in a cool mood.
Yeah. So, okay, that's my haul, I think. And the vacuum cleaner's outside just covered in cobwebs.
Put that robot wang away. Get it out here.
I need to get a vacuum to vacuum the vacuum.
Yeah, right? So after we're done vacuuming and building robots with larger appendages.
I feel like I want to build a robot with that.
It's time. You know what time is for then? It's time for the chugala game. Hey-o!
What is a chugala?
I don't know.
What am I looking at?
It's some kind of like 80s drinking game.
What is this?
I don't know. Beverage and mugs not included.
What is this madness?
It looks, oh my God, it looks great.
An exciting drinking game for 2 to 4 players. But what if you have more than 4 players?
Here's my problem, though, with drinking games. Like, I don't need to play a game to drink. I never understood that.
Yeah, like just...
The whole point. I mean, I'm going to have to take a drink if I lose? Oh, how did I lose?
Oh, darn.
I guess I'm losing the whole game.
Yeah, like...
yeah, I don't need...
You don't necessarily have to...
And I know it's just for... No. Now, we'll tell another...
Do you think that's...
I don't know. It was $1.
Oh.
So what the hell?
So you didn't look it up yet either?
I just thought it'd be fun to show anyway. You know, some of the stuff I'll buy just for showing, you know, for show and tell. Okay, really quick, another thing that drove me mad early on in today's adventure. Because we were talking
share
about...
that, and then let's switch over to eBay Open.
You could talk about that too, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
You don't have to show every item you bought, but you could show some of it, and then let's continue on.
So we went to one yard sale, and you know, we walk up the drive, and they have this old like storage box, like cardboard storage box, and it's got, I'm not going to over exaggerate, but it had a bunch of slot car, like old vintage slot car stuff in it.
A whole big box of it, probably as big as the vacuum cleaner.
It was one of those old
box
storage bins that people used to put together with the cardboard lid. And it had a bunch of like track parts. There was like maybe 4 or 5 or, you know, pretty decent sized slot cars and things like that. And I don't know anything about slot cars, but I do know that they are very they're hot as far as reselling. Well, I walk up to the person, you know, at the sale, you know, holding the sale. I said, "How much for that box of slot cars?" She goes, well, we're taking offers on it right now. My daughter's going to look it all up later, and we'll take your phone number and your offer. I'm like, really? Like, you know, that's almost as bad as when you go to a yard sale or a garage sale, and you go, how much is this? They go, I don't know. Let me text my sister and see. It's like, oh, what are you doing? So, like,
why are you putting the item out if you don't know what you want for it?
The only thing
if it's an item that you're still researching, or you have to ask... you know, Jim Bob or Ellie Mae or what, you know, Peggy Sue or whoever you need to ask. Like,
I just need people
maybe just don't put that out then until you know for sure what you're going to sell it for.
One more thing I want to show.
But this is my opinion of it.
I know, I agree with you 100%.
Only because, like, you're going to see this cool box of stuff and you're interested in it, but then they don't want to sell it to you.
Well, we got burned in the past. It's like, well, look, you know, I don't know, or at least don't put it out because I'm looking at this thing and I'm talking to her, and as soon as I asked her about this one guy that came after me, he was like, hey, I was looking at this too. I'm like, dude, I said, I'm obviously here before you, so I'm asking about it, okay? Mm-hmm. You know, and then so he leaves his name and number, but he's asking for a friend. He doesn't have any offer to put down on it. But I had to walk away from it because, number one, if people are looking at this paper and I offer $100, all someone has to do is offer 101 and they beat me. You know?
Well, if it were me, like if someone had a giant box of vintage Barbies and they didn't know what they were going to price it at yet, I wouldn't put a dollar amount. If it were me, I would put my name and number and just write open to negotiation.
Yeah, but then if somebody...
And then worst case scenario, if they call you and you don't work out a deal, then you don't work out a deal. But at least maybe they would be open to calling you.
I didn't care that much. If it was something I really cared about, I might have done that. Yeah. But I knew, look, if I would have gave them $50 for it right then, and I probably would have done okay. Yeah. But that's all I would want in it. I wouldn't want
because like the condition is everything too.
Yeah.
Like, what if you bought that for, like, $200?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. And, like, everything in it's broken and not sellable.
I have a feeling that that's one of those things that I would have bought $200. I would have bought it for $200 and sold everything for $300 and only made $100. But I don't want to go through all that. Yeah. I think they would have wanted too much for it ultimately.
Probably.
And that needed to be we don't know what we have, and I do, and... Is $50 good? Sure, and they take it, and I make $200 or $300 off of it. Yeah, but because that's what I like. I like those 50-cent things that are $20 or $30.
Yes, a reseller could buy the thing at your yard sale, and yes, they could flip it for profit. But a lot of times you have to clean the item. You have to measure it. You have to photograph it. You have to figure out the shipping.
And your time is money.
You have to do the customer service. You have to make sure it gets sent out. I mean, you're doing a lot of work to maybe earn that profit that you might earn. That doesn't even mean just because you buy it and you think it's flippable, that doesn't even mean it's going to sell.
Yeah, but that's that whole thing. Are you selling to a collector or are you selling to a reseller? And that's the thing. A collector, that $200 would have been it. They have it, and that was worth it to them.
Well, and when people ask, "Oh, do you sell online?" Some stuff I collect, some stuff I sell, which is totally true. A few things I might keep, and a few things I might sell.
So really quick, here's my favorite thing I think I found today.
Yeah.
This. What's this? It's a ChiChi's menu from 1998. Remember the restaurant ChiChi's?
Yes.
It's cool because it's the full menu. From
you bought a ChiChi's menu at a yard sale
for $200.
What?
No, for $1.
For $1.
But it also has the kids menu, which is neat, and it's got it folds open.
That's
it has
cute.
The activity page. It has the margarita page. It even has some food dried up on there. It looks like some salsa or something.
Some authentic crumbs. Ew.
Yeah, ChiChi's, delicious. But so I love this. Now,
why did they close anyway?
They had some issues with. There's one going to reopen, I think, in Wisconsin. Don't hold me on that, but I think, but they're trying to come back. They had some food poisoning issues back in the day, like in the early 2000s, and it just shut the whole chain down. They do still put salsa and chips out, but now I think they're going to try to make a comeback. If you look on eBay, people are selling paper menus from the 1980s. There's just a one sheet paper menu for like $25. And
I guess it's that nostalgic thing. I guess some people like the old menus for their collection.
Time Lord guy, what food did they sell at ChiChi's? Good question. It was a American Mexican restaurant.
A Mexican-American restaurant. They had like
they're one of their big stars, like chimichanga. It was called chimichanga.
Yes.
And that had beans and chicken, shredded chicken or beef.
Is it in the menu? Can you read it to him? And then Time Lord guy. I'm sorry. I like Janet's UFO T-shirt. Thank you. I got it from eBay. I bought it from another eBay seller.
It's like a reading.
I love this shirt. I'm in love with it.
This is under ChiChi's favorites. And ChiChi's, if you want to look it up, Time Lord guy or anybody out there, it's spelled CHI-CHI''S. ChiChi's. And it's very easy to find. The ChiChi's chimichanga, $7.49. It's a chimi with a cause. Choose beef, chicken, seafood, or chicken suprema fried in crispy flour tortilla with cheddar and Monterey Jack cheeses and a zesty Mexi sauce. Served with our own Spanish rice, refried beans, and a sweet corn cake. Get chummy with our chimmy. And it's not on here because and this is the proof I need, because they had a popular dessert there. It was called fried ice cream, and it was really good. It was basically ice cream with this kind of like crust on it that they would either, I think they would put it on there and they would probably use that flame thing, like that little blowtorch, and caramelize it a little bit. But it was really good. Don't see it on here as a because I think they discontinued it.
Read a few more comments and then we'll continue.
Yeah, but I think I can get $50 for this online. I think.
If you want to try it, go for it.
In this condition with all the extras, I think I could.
You never know.
Yeah, sweet corn cake, yummy. And Wiki Bobby says, now you make me hungry. John Biggins said ChiChi's had glazed ice. It was called fried ice cream, so it was really good. ChiChi's was the best. Great cornbread thingy. Yeah, it was really good. We used to go. That was a big treat for us back in the 80s and early 90s.
I don't remember going to ChiChi's much. Maybe once.
You could even look up. Probably ChiChi's commercial. We show ChiChi's commercials on our Rescued Reels during our show.
Yeah, I remember seeing the commercials. I just don't remember actually going there.
Yeah, a lot of people said they have fond memories of ChiChi's. They were fine with it. They didn't have any issues with the issues they had. But anyway, you wanted to switch to eBay Open. That was explain that whole thing.
So eBay Open, today was the last day. They have it every August. It's a 3-day convention. It's kind of like, if you go to a comic book convention or a sci-fi convention, a horror film convention, it's like that, but with eBay sellers and eBay related things. And they have it in Las Vegas. We didn't go to Las Vegas, but we went to the virtual version.
We virtually went there.
We virtually were there. They had it streaming from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. And we did attend the virtual version of eBay Open. They had some interesting discussions, lectures you could listen in on. And they...
lots of exciting news, like stuff that, stuff. They like things they... For the longest time, there's been issues with sellers being... Yeah, right there. Yeah, to explain some
with sellers, like, let's say you have an auction and you run an auction and the person doesn't pay for it. So, like, you run this auction for 7 days. You're happy that it's sold, for a decent amount, and you're waiting and they don't pay for the item. So then you're kind of stuck with it. Like, do I relist it? Do I try to put it on auction again? And it sucks. eBay is going to be setting up some things where you have to have your payment information saved. So when you bid on something, if you are the winning bidder, they will do an automatic payment, some type of auto pay thing. Because there's a lot of sellers that get really tired of, people buying things but then actually not paying for them.
That was the big risk when you do an auction. That there's a possibility.
It seems to be more common with auctions. I think now with most buy it now items, they have to pay for it right away. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so some exciting news there and all kinds of cool stuff that benefits everybody.
Something with the returns too. They're doing something different with the returns, which was good to hear.
Sell something that is repair for parts of repair.
Yeah, like let's say if I'm selling an old boombox, maybe it doesn't work, and I'm going to list it for parts of repair. So then the return is...
Usually, it was 30 days.
Right? It was 30 days. Now they're giving it like a 3-day window from when you receive it.
3 days.
3 days. And it'll remind the shopper multiple times, like when they're looking at the item and when they go to pay for it, that this is for parts of repair. The sale is final. They were calling it final sale items.
Yeah, final sale. Yeah.
Because if it's listed for parts of repair, you're kind of selling it as is.
Yeah.
You're not saying the item is in mint condition.
No.
There might be something on it broken. Maybe part of it works and part of it doesn't. Maybe with this old boombox, the tape player part doesn't work, but the radio still works.
Which is nice because...
So then you could list it technically as is for parts of repair.
And usually anything I've ever sold, parts of repair... It never came back because people know what they're buying. So that 3-day window thing is nice. I don't know. Maybe other people are having issues with that. I never had issues with that.
But I guess they're going to have some restrictions for the returns because there are a lot of people on eBay, on Amazon, the Target website, the Walmart website where they abuse returns.
Yes, of course.
They treat it like a rental. Mm-hmm. Especially with clothing. I think clothing is the worst.
I think that's the hardest one to regulate too because, look.
You buy a shirt, wear it for 2 weeks, and then return it to me. That did just happen not too long ago.
Right, and you could suppose that they used it for what they want, wore it to where they wanted to wear it.
And it smelled like their deodorant or their soap or like it was like, this is weird. Like they wore it around and then decided to return it. Like what?
Hey Dane, what's up, man? He's just passing by. Hidey ho, he says.
Hello there, Dan. And Ricky Bobby Sonia's here. I
saw ChiChi's making. Yeah, like I said, I think
Mr. Dan is there. Cool.
They're gonna try to open up a ChiChi's. I think in Wisconsin. I believe that's where I read.
We'll have to double check.
It's a W city or state. I can't remember, but yeah, that'll be exciting, and hopefully they can work their way back to it. If they came back to Cleveland, it would be big. Or the Northeast Ohio area.
A lot of people seem to like that place.
They did. We loved it. It was such a...
I don't remember going there.
Oh my God, it was such a great place.
I remember...
it was its own thing.
Is Friendly's still around?
I think so.
I remember going to Friendly's once.
Ice cream place?
They had ice cream, but then they had other regular food too. Yeah. And I remember the buffets.
Ponderosa.
I miss Ponderosa.
They had the best buffet.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, that's that tape recorder. I definitely bought more junk, but...
you have a stereo we need to retrieve.
A stereo?
Stereo pieces and parts. You picked that up at one sale.
Oh, who cares about that?
It's not a big deal.
Still. Yeah, I got to clean that up. Yeah, I bought that for... It's 2 systems, the same system. It's like multiple components.
Yeah.
$5 they wanted for that, and then the subwoofer and the 2 speakers. But I looked it up before I bought it because $5 is $5. You don't want to waste $5. And even for parts, these you can sell those 2 little component things for like $35 just for parts not working. So might not have been a bad buy for $5.
Maybe. Okay, so we talked about eBay Open, and they mentioned AI a lot. That keeps coming up in conversations with eBay and with all these sites.
Sure.
And it's like the newest thing where everybody's like wanting to jump on the bandwagon with that, which it has some good. I can see some of that, but I'm old school with a lot of things.
Well, I mean, you would still have to check what
you still have to see if it's done accurately.
Right. I mean, it says let AI write like a description.
Type up your description.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to read it anyway to make sure that they got all the things
correct.
right. Yeah. So, and and they're also saying the way AI will integrate and search for stuff when you're searching to purchase.
Oh,
something.
That's right. So they were saying with the eBay listings, when you go to do your listings, to try to make sure the description and the item specifics are very thorough for these search engines. Like when people look for things on Google, hoping like maybe your items will come up.
Yeah, but
with certain things, if someone's, because like. I mean, some of the stuff we sell is rare. It's like
Betty
not
Boop
as...
thimble. No, I was looking for the 5-foot Betty Boop thimble. Do you really need to put how you could show all that? You can 1.5 inch tall Betty Boop. That could be all in my listing title.
Yeah, but you try to put in as much information as you can
because it's going to search everything. The title,
because
the items.
With some categories, I can put theme. Or style, so like these trees, I would probably put that they're mod, or that it's hippie, or maybe the term flower child.
Yep, and so
or MCM, like mid-century modern. So for your description or for your item specifics, you would want to make sure you're using certain buzzwords that people look for with retro.
So if someone's
things that are related to your item.
So if someone's looking for a mod dress, because your item has the word mod in it, like in the description, even though someone's looking for a dress, your stuff will come up too?
I don't know.
Somewhere down on the bottom?
Maybe with home... Because that's not clothing, though. That's like home decor.
I know. It's going to look for anything that's not... But
people that are looking for those words in home decor might find your thing. But they might find that tray.
But that's my point, though. Well, they would. Yeah, anything model pop up.
Yeah, I mean, it's they're just saying to try to be as thorough as you can with your listings.
Because most people, and I'm one of them, I put in what's required.
With some categories, it's like way too many item specifics, especially with jewelry. With jewelry, it's a lot to type out. It's like a lot of stuff. They ask all these different questions.
Yeah, it's nutty.
So, okay, we talked about eBay Open. We talked about all that.
You want to switch over to Mummy and
Let's
Monkey?
switch to Mummy and the Monkey and stuff like that.
What do we got to say about that?
Can you read the comments for me? I can't see the screen.
You're getting older. They're speaking. They're everyone's on like a restaurant rant with their. But now Arthur Treachers is the subject.
Oh, Arthur Treachers. There's still
they opened a new
there's
one
still
up.
a few around here.
Yeah, and they even opened one up recently.
Yeah.
Because it's popular. There are 2 Arthur Treachers less. Bargain Barons got to run, guys. Have a great weekend. Love you all. We love you
Thanks,
too,
Bargain Barons.
Yes. Ron Brunty before the Long John restaurant in time. No, they're still around. Long John Silver, another seafood restaurant. They're still strong. Time Lord guy, Ron Bounty. That's funny. The May did fish and chips in America. Oh yeah.
The fish and chips. The Arthur Treachers fish and chips was popular here for a long time. They had the chain was everywhere. It was like a restaurant chain of fast food.
John Biggins, did you ever get the squirrel out of your chimney? Nope, it's still in there.
Yes, we did get the squirrel out of the chimney, out of the fireplace.
Did we talk about that?
We did during the last podcast. Yeah. We did set him free.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky.
He was alive and well. He's okay.
Lots of Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
Oh my gosh! So it took us a week to capture this little guy, and I felt so bad he was trapped in there, and I didn't want him to starve or die in there. I would put peanuts in the fireplace for him and a little bowl of water. So he would he would eat that when we weren't around, and then
go feeding the damn thing.
I was feeding him, and he would. Then we had to clean up all the poop after.
We figured out in the end there to tape a box with holes poked in it, a little jewelry box, cardboard one or something, and put peanuts or peanut butter in there, and tape it to the base that triggers the door to shut.
Because the metal trap that I got from the hardware store has like a metal plate, and they have to like step on the plate to activate the trap door. So it traps him in there.
It was too light.
And he's a little, squirrels are little, they're light, they have little feet, and he wasn't activating the trap.
We tried several ways to
and we tried putting the bait like all over in different places.
We suspended it so
I had it in like a little mesh bag hanging, thinking, well, maybe if he stands on the plate
it'll activate it.
No, it didn't.
Twice that didn't work.
Like, he was like not even setting off the trap at all. So
Squirrel.
Yeah, I felt like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Like I'm trying to trap him, and
so I'm like, we'll just tape it.
It was like a freaking cartoon.
It has to dig or try to pull those, and that's what worked.
So yeah, he's okay. He's alive and well, and I think I see him in the backyard sometimes. He'll come up and beg for peanuts. We feed the critters.
They're moving on to Bob Big Boy. Yeah, Bob's Big Boy was, and I guess different. There was like an Elias Big Boy. I guess maybe different companies own them. Mm-hmm. Bob and Elias, whatever.
So yeah, okay, tomorrow night's movie.
Yes.
We're gonna host We're gonna host a new episode.
Never saw that. It's a good movie.
Getting tongue-tied here. We're gonna host a new episode of the Harry Scary Hangout, episode 277.
I believe so.
Episode 277. Yeah. Tomorrow, August 15th, 2025. And the movie should be Satan's School for Girls.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't believe we've hosted that in a while. And my logic is, well, back to school's coming up. It takes place in a school. So, Satan's School for Girls.
Hello.
It's a made-for-TV movie, and
isn't Kate Smith in it? What's her name?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the Charlie's Angels in anyway.
One of the ladies is.
Slumber Party. Yeah, we could show a Slumber Party movie. It'd be great. Kate Jackson. I'm sorry, that's the one.
Is that the one?
I think she's in this one.
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up, and I will look it up because for the informational segment, yeah.
Even though we found out the word factoid is actually a fact that's not true.
Oh.
So.
Well, ours is a snacktoid.
Anyway, yeah.
So it will be deliciously true.
Whatever. We don't adhere to the rules anyway.
Yeah. We
buck the system.
Information while having snacks.
Yeah.
Movie info.
We repurposed it. So now it does mean a small snack of a toid.
Whatever that means.
A toid. A toid's is in New York City when you go to the bathroom and you do a number 2. You drop a couple toids.
Oh gosh.
See?
Wow.
Anyway.
So yeah, we're gonna host that tomorrow because some kids go back to school next week. Some go back like in a couple weeks. So it's like getting to be that time, and people are getting their back to school supplies. And...
Mr. Dan and Horror says I might have my granddaughter watch the first few minutes with me. She loves the fart noises. Well, we'll be sure to add as many as we can in the beginning.
Yeah, and we try not to show anything too scary or weird. I mean,
this is
a lot of people say that they watch with their kiddos. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the movies that we play mostly are tame.
Yeah, we grew up with this stuff. I mean, that's how we got started. We were kids watching similar shows. I
heard a lot of the swear words from my own family growing up.
Not
Not from what was on TV.
More cursing in the house than ever on television.
I think most kids hear swear words from relatives and not always what's on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's funny.
I don't think there's a lot of Mummy Monkey news other than, like we talked about earlier, how we won't be able to do conventions the way we used to.
We've canceled a lot of appearances this year. I had to cancel something a few weeks ago that was a big project. And I felt bad about it, but at the time I had to because, when you have a relative in the hospital, you want to make sure they're okay.
And we were always,
and that's more important.
Anything could happen at any point. We're kind of like at that point.
Yeah, it was a cool video project. So, and that's all I'll say about it. But, they were understanding.
Ricky Bobby Sonia says, will there be Saxon? I'm pretty sure there will be in this one. Yeah,
there will be. Yep.
And Draugr says, family first. You're right.
Yeah. But. So, I was invited to some other events, and I turned it down only because there's a lot of uncertainty right now behind the scenes. So, I don't want to commit to and say, I'm going to go do this project or go do that and then have to cancel.
Right.
Because it's not fair for them or us. So, But what we can do, we can still go on YouTube sometimes. You know, if we do make an appearance, it'll be something local for just part of the day, and then we have to head back.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now, and you guys have been really nice and understanding of that, so thank you. A lot of the convention and event promoters have been very kind about it, and some of them have reached out recently asking how we were doing, and I thought that was very sweet of them. That really does mean a lot. So I'm not sure what else to say about that.
Time Lord guy, no Hammer horror films. No, I wish.
No, I wish we could show those.
Oh God, that'd be so great.
Although
maybe one day.
There are some indie film people who gave us permission to host their movies.
Oh yeah.
We wanted to have one filmmaker be a guest on our show. We could still plan that in the future, but I don't think it's going to happen this month. We were hoping it would, but maybe in the fall or something.
That's all we can do.
Right. So it's nice to know that there's indie filmmakers that are like, oh yeah, show my movie.
Yeah, lots of really good.
They want to do a collab with us, and we're excited about that. That's really cool that they're like into it.
Very cool. Yeah.
There was one filmmaker I reached out to. His movie's cool. Don't say the title.
I didn't.
But he's super nice. But he's like, oh, I don't have the rights to the movie anymore.
Yeah.
It's distributed now. I can't say yes or no to that. So I'm like, okay, well, thank you anyway.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, just plodding along here, just trying to keep up with everything and
just trying to juggle everything. And yeah, I mean, we don't. I guess like I haven't been posting a ton of stuff on social media lately because behind the scenes there's like other stuff that I feel is more important, or I'm just like whatever. But we still appreciate you guys. Just because we're not like posting a lot of stuff online doesn't mean we don't care. It just means we have stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Ricky Bobby Sonia says, Janet, I enjoyed your promo commercials too. I hope you get more.
Promo commercials? I enjoyed your when we would do we have a little playlist on the channel. When we used to do like partnerships with different companies, like different sellers on Amazon.
My gosh.
They remember they would send us like free sunglasses.
Yeah, it has.
Or like a makeup brush set, and then they wanted us to do a video reviewing it. So that was fun. We haven't done that in a while. I'd be interested in doing that again. So
Stephen Ustrak Jr. says, if you could get away with it, what's the one movie you'd love to show, regardless of rights? Man, that's a long list, but, gosh. I think the Manitou I'd like to show. That'd be fun.
Gargoyles?
Gargoyles would be great.
That's a great movie.
I know a lot of...
That's a really cool, 1970s movie.
Made for TV. That is a great movie.
That is...
technically, it's not public domain.
That is not public domain.
No.
But...
a lot of people show
A lot of horror hosts have shown it. I'm not sure how.
As long as you don't get, no one turns you in.
I'm not gonna.
But we try.
I'm sure
whatever works. I mean, I wish we could.
Well, there's some that might have worked out deals or
thanks, Time Lord guy. Yeah, Mama Monkey. She's doing good. I mean, as good as she can.
Yeah.
It's just things are changing, and it's just an age thing. It's just.
She's just needing more help. And
I'm really blocking a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
But I have to, because I have to, be here for her, so I can't really get too.
Yeah.
There'll be time for all that. But but it's something that's like, we obviously know it's going to happen, and that she's going to get older and not younger, all of us,
Yeah, and people get like weaker and they have more stuff going on.
And, so there's just more care, and I'm happy I'm in a position I could do that.
She's just needing more care, and
I'm grateful for that.
A lot of follow-up appointments and things like that, and
I totally seriously moved back to Cleveland just to do that.
There's like a big one coming up that's like heart related, so
oh gosh, you remind me of that one.
Yeah, that's coming up in another week.
Yep, so
there's that.
More fun to come. It's like I don't know what to happen, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. But that's all I can do is hope for the best, But anyway,
and VHS Mikey is here, another YouTuber. So he's got some great videos where he reviews VHS tapes. He does some cute like comedy bits with his little puppet sidekick guys, and some neat review videos. So check out VHS Mikey, guys, when you have a chance.
Thanks everybody out there. It's very sweet.
Big hugs, Ron. Aw, thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man, it's like, it's life, you know, where it's fun to be able to, it's nice to be able to have, you know, this kind of, like, camaraderie with people, or just, you know, be able to know that there's people out there, and, you know, they even going through stuff too, you know.
Yeah, I know some of our viewers have had health concerns, and they've gone through a lot of things.
They share what they want to share on, like, Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah, so. Like a few of them have written to us, and, you know, we want everything to go well. We want everybody to be okay.
I mean, not to get on the social media thing, but I mean, that's sort of an up thing about social media, is that the positive thing about it is that it's a way for people to vent, you know, and gets, you know,
because there's a lot of people that, you know, talk to their friends on there. Maybe if they have long distance friends.
It doesn't cost you $200 an hour and lay on a couch. Yeah, you could. There's a form of therapy there that people.
I mean, there is some good to it, but lately I've just been like, you know, just trying to focus on work, and I haven't been posting as much.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, but I think that's it. That's all I got for today.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to our podcast here. If you like this kind of content, you can click the like button. You can also click subscribe. There's also a little bell next to the subscribe button, so that way when we go live or post anything, you'll get a notification. We're going to host a live streaming show tomorrow, episode 277 of the Harry Scary Hangout.
Wow.
We'll be in character for that. And there's also a vlog that we posted the other day about another yard sale haul of some stuff he found. So if you guys want to check out that vlog, feel free to. And I think that's it for now.
I think that's it. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in and for the kind words and just the general support all around. And we'll do it all again sometime. But tomorrow night we'll see you at the Harry Scary Hangout. So until then, take care and goodbye.
Good night. Good fright. Bye-bye.
All my friends are puppets. I love that. He says that. VHS Mike.
Oh, yeah.